A quick Ebola update here as the Upper East Side Mount Sinai Hospital is testing a patient that was showing signs and symptoms of Ebola. As precautionary measures, they've locked down this region, isolated the subject, but they have no clue of who this person's come in contact on the way to the hospital. They were showing signs and they were sick. That's why they came to the hospital. And along the way, you can guarantee they took a bus. They've seen other people. My point is this. They're testing all over the place. We've seen these scares. You've seen the woman that landed at Gatwick Airport that was not Ebola. We got the results back within about 4 to 6 hours. We're finding out. Initial tests can show if it is Ebola or not within that time frame. And you've seen the man that had landed in Sao Paulo, that they had locked down the whole place, quarantined the whole nine. And then we witnessed them bringing in Kent Brantley with the next patient due to come in tomorrow. We're here within the next 24 hours. And unprotected people in the vicinity around him. Then you have to ask yourself, once this is confirmed just one time, once they say, okay, this person this time does have Ebola, you have to backtrack their whole route. It's going to cause, to do it properly. That's the problem here. And the thing is here is this is where they're going to be trying to usher people into government hands. This is something you have to be very, very careful of. Because, the people that say that this thing's all a hoax, and I see their point from the fear perspective. They're trying to use this as to push fear. But notice, the mainstream media is not doing it right now. They've been downplaying this whole thing. They've been downplaying it the whole time. They're going to choose their time wisely to try to funnel everyone in like mice to get that shot. That's how they're doing it strategically. Because at this point, it's slowly creeping up all across the globe. As I've shown you, people, taking the precautions to test. But like I said, at this point, once they do find it, they're going to clamp everything down. What are you going to talk? Martial law? They're going to try to bring in here? The problem is, one of the biggest problems that I'm seeing with this, guys, is the fact that who's controlling this whole thing? We're in this position because we're not stopping the evil that is letting it happen. That's the foundation of our problem. You look at the border, you look at how people are coming across. I'm telling you, you have a border that's down and Ebola on the rise. It's going to be here. It's a matter of time. Not if, but when. If not already. You see, the incubation period with this thing is what is the catch here. People think they're fine for weeks, and then boom. You know how many people one person can come into contact with in that time frame? It to me it's been well organized here strategically. And I just want to say this: if you're worried about somewhere, if you see officials, the big time officials out in the open in a region like say Texas has got a scare, and you see Rick Perry out in the open, well, I would say that as long as he's out in the open and the other officials are there, then I'd say it's clear. Because that's what you want to watch. When these big wigs are afraid to come out in public, Obama's afraid to come out and give a speech because they catch Ebola, or everyone's got to be checked before they come in the building. When it gets to like that level, that's my point. This whole martial law thing that they can usher in with this. This is highly, highly dangerous on so many different levels. Where are the good, righteous people, man? That's what this comes down to. You can fight all day about this and that. It comes down to righteous people. Where are they at? We need them. We need them in high places. And that's it. That's it. That's the only way we're going to fix every problem that we're facing right now. And it's only going to continue to get worse until the people make a stand. And you don't want this place to turn into chaos, because that's when they win. As soon as they turn this place into chaos, it's game over. It's what they want, and you're watching them set the stage for it right now. Drop border, all these diseases, Ebola. Yeah. Told you this Blood Moon Tetrad would have a lot in store. And it's just beginning. I'll leave links, as always, with more information, and as we get a positive or negative on this Upper East Side patient here that they are testing in Mount Sinai Hospital, then I'll let you guys know. But if it comes back a positive, it's going to ripple through every outlet out there. I can guarantee you that. Whenever that day comes. This has been Dabu 7. Eyes open.